Alright, originally I wasn't going to make this video because I just did it last night when I found out my light went out. Then decided, this morning, since I had to fetch this piece that fell off, that went to the light assembly, it had like fallen down there and was sitting on one of the ledges down there, basically the plastic catch piece down underneath the vehicle. But I managed to find it this morning. I shook the plastic and it fell out. So I've got to put it back on. I had mounted the light without it. But I'm going to show you how to change out a light bulb on a 2003 Dodge Grand Caravan, or probably all the Caravans or Town and Countries. But basically the light assembly here is held together or held on by 3 screws. You can use a ratchet here with 5/16, or you can use a flathead. But we got to undo these 3 screws and then the light assembly comes right off. Once you have removed all the 3 screws, I've taken out the other 2 already, you can just lift this little handle and the light comes right out like that. Then what you get is an assembly like this, but actually it'll have this piece on here, which I'm going to go ahead and assemble it for you to show what it actually looks like when you get the unit taken off. Alright, this is what you would actually find once you take the unit out, after you remove the screws from here and you slide the light assembly out. It would actually look like this. You're going to have a little round holder cap here. Set that like that. And what you want to do is take this knob and turn it like that. Turn it, I guess, counterclockwise, yeah. But be careful, because see, it only comes up partially. This is how I ended up dropping it in there last night. So be careful you don't drop this inside the motor like I did, trying to do this in the dark. But the light itself sits in like this, and then you just sort of wiggle the light out and it comes out, and then you get your new bulb, which in my case is I just got the cheap Sylvania 9007, and you take the old one out. Don't touch the bulb itself. Don't put your finger oils on that, because that could end up making the light not last so long. It could burn out. Then you basically take this unit out right here. To do that, you've got to loosen this little plastic thing. See how it's got a little bump on it that sticks up? You can use a screwdriver to kind of move it, but I just pick my fingers up like this. I pick it up. You got to pick up both of them. It's like 2 pieces. Pick it up while you jiggle out this whole light assembly, and it'll detach. And that's how I ended up dropping this. So just be careful you do it on the outside here so it doesn't drop inside the motor and get lost. But you lift these 2 up, pull this assembly forward right here, and it'll come out and leave a little socket. Let me go ahead and do that to show you what the socket looks like. I don't know if you can see here, I've lifted up the assembly. See the little catch thingies? I lifted it up like that above the little catch, and then I'm going to jiggle this out. Once you jiggle it out, this is what you're going to get is the light assembly itself. In this case, it's a new one that I had replaced last night. But you can see it's got the connection right here. It looks like this. Then you simply just plug in the new light, which in my case is Sylvania 9007. So plug the new light in. You line up the hole right there so that it catches back just like it did previously. And then you take the light and put it in here and twist it. The light itself twists a little bit to lock into place. Then you do the top ring. So I'm going to do the light first just to show you what it looks like. I have inserted the light into the unit and turned it clockwise, like this way, to the left. Turned it down, or yeah, clockwise. So it's kind of locked into place right now. But to help secure it even more, I'm going to put this ring, the locking ring. And you'll see it's keyed. It's got these little points on it. And also, if you look at the I don't know if you can see it there, but the inside, there's keys where these little holes go. So I'm going to put it in there, turn it, and see how it locks. And it's right back like it was before. And you're done. This is probably a 5-minute job or less. Shouldn't take too long once you know that you have to remove these 3 screws and that you have to turn this counterclockwise to loosen it. Because that was the most confusing part for me when I first tried to access it, was figuring out you had to turn that knob counterclockwise. Simply a matter of grabbing the unit, sliding it back into place, I think I broke my little plastic thing here. Yeah, I did. So be careful you don't break this just like I did. I broke my thing. It's no big deal though. That's just to help hold it up while you're securing the screws. But we're going to go ahead and secure the screws right now. I think the easiest way to seat it is to actually grab this right here and push the rear one up. See the hole right there? See how it's lined up? Then do the back one first before you try to do the front ones. Once you've got the unit back together, it's just a matter of tightening these nuts, bolts, and you should be all set. Let's go check out our light and make sure it works. We'll turn the light on. And this side is working. And this side is working. And my headlights look like they need to be cleaned. It's like 2 years since we cleaned it, so maybe we'll do another headlight cleaning episode here coming up. I am going to go ahead and take some super glue and glue this down, this tab. I don't know if you can see my broken tab here. So I'm going to glue that together so that I can use that to pull it out. So I'll go ahead and fix that with super glue.